Okay, so now this is the portion where they talk about electricity bills, calculate the cost of electrical usage. So what you have just now, right, is calculation based on SI units. So that means if you have any prefixes, you need to convert it to no prefix. So if we were to count an electrical energy consumption at home, we often use a lot of energy. So it means the number of joules that you use is gonna be big and huge because the number is going to be very big. So if you were to use that to calculate energy consumption, you will run into a lot of calculation mistake, a lot of copying mistake, or a lot of tabulating error. Or simply the electrical meter cannot stomach that many number of decimal places or that many numbers. So if we want to talk about energy consumption at home, we have another unit, which is kilowatt hour. We don't use joules, because if we use joules, the number that we get is going to be very big. So 1 kilowatt hour indicates the amount of energy used by a 1 kilowatt appliance in 1 hour. So calculation is still the same. That means energy is power times time, but now power is in kilowatts, time is in hours. The formula is the same. So if you want to calculate the cost of electrical energy, first you find energy using this, but in kilowatts and hours. Okay, then you want to calculate the cost of the energy. That means it's the number of kilowatt hours times the unit cost. Unit cost is 1 kilowatt hour equals to how much money? So let's come to this. You have an electrical heater, has a power rating of 1,000. So power is 1,000. I write down. Then it's connected to a supply of 230 volts. Then they say unit cost of energy is 20 cents. That means 1 kilowatt hour is 20 cents. Then they say calculate the cost if this thing is turned on for time is 3 hours. So what I do is step 1, energy is power times time, like this. So power must be in kilowatts, so I divide by 1,000. So 1 here, then time is 3 hours. So this is 3 kilowatt hour. Then you need the cost. So the cost would be equals to 3 kilowatt hour times 20 cents. So you will use how much? 60 cents. Like that. Okay, that's how you calculate. Can?
Can.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Power 2.5 kilowatts times time. Okay, then after that it times 20 cents. Okay, I think for practical electricity, this is the only type of calculation in whatever you had just now, the power and energy and current. These are the only few types of calculation question you will get. But they can combine with the calculations from DC circuits to do this. Then the rest of the chapter, they will focus on the safety measures and the hazards and the electrical circuits at home. Power over time, power times time. Power is that, okay, times 4 hours. It was 10 kilowatt hour. Okay, so you can do this on your own. I think it's more or less okay. Power divide by, okay, V equals to 250 volts. Determine the resistance. Power is this, huh? You are using this formula, right? Like that, right?
Yes.
Yep, 3SF. Okay, wait. Energy is power times time. So you have power is 2, then time is half an hour. So this is, the unit is wrong. It's 1 kilowatt hour.